I was listening to this story. I heard this story about a signature on a note. This young businessman, he was trying to launch in some part of the world. He was trying to launch this company of his, and he was pushing and pushing and pushing, and for some reason he just could not get it off the ground, one of which had to do with financing. He got an opportunity to meet with one of the most influential men in his city. And he sat down with him and he explained to him what he was trying to do and what he was trying to accomplish. Here's what happened. That influential man got up from behind his desk and he said, "Young man, I like you." He took out a sticky note. Everybody know what a sticky note is, right? He pulled out a sticky note and he wrote 2 words on the sticky note. He wrote the words, "kindly consider." This is a true story. This ain't made up. This is a true story. He wrote the words, 2 words, "kindly consider," on a sticky note, put his signature on it, and sent the young man to the bank. Nobody in the bank wanted to give the young man the time of day because they did not believe that he had any kind of connection with this influential man in his city. Finally, he got in to see the bank manager. The bank manager sat behind her desk and said, "What is it that I could do for you?" He pulled out the sticky note, put it in front of her. Remember now, this is a sticky note that have 2 words on it and a signature. "Kindly consider." He passed it to her. She looked at the sticky note and saw the signature and rose from her desk. And she said, "If he believes in you, you could have any amount of money you need for your venture." Who likes you matters to your success. That's why, people of God, listen, if you never hear anything else I say, that's why relationships are important. You do not treat anybody or people any kind of way and then expect to rise. You don't handle people and people's business any kind of way and expect to rise. When you treat people badly, you create an environment of hardship. That's why there is hardship in the church. That's why believers are praying for Jesus to come, because their lives are hard because they ignore the principles of God. Now, watch this. That young man went to work and he built his company. The very first profit he made, he went back to the man's house with the full profit check in his hand. He went to the house and knocked on the door. Keep in mind now, the man whose house he's calling on is a billionaire. He needs nothing. Watch the principle, because most of you are trying to help you come off the slow bus. He knocked back on the door. The man wasn't home. He asked to see his wife. The woman came out. He knelt in front of her, lifted the check and said, "Mom, your husband caused me to be here. I'm returning and bringing back to him the first profit I made from the company as a way to say thank you." The wife said to him, "Son, you do know we do not need your money." He said, "Mom, I know." She laughed and she said, "But you are a wise man." She relayed the story, so she took the check. She relayed the story to her husband when he came home. And she said to him, "Husband, give him whatever he needs because he understands honor."